What's up, guys? This is Jeff with WINBIGPICKS, and today I'll be breaking down my top 3 picks for Friday, October 10th. Before we get rolling, though, make sure you hit like and subscribe. We got plays lined up every day that you don't want to miss out on. Recapping yesterday, we go 1-3 on the picks from the video. The only guy to hit for us was Jackson Dart on those rush yards. That was sweat-free. He went over in the first half. And then the picks that missed, Jalen Hurts, we took him under the first quarter passing yards. Once the Giants scored 2 touchdowns there early on, the Eagles decided to stop messing around and they started to throw the ball. And he went over his yards in that one. Of course, the Eagles, they went right back to messing around again because they got smoked the rest of the game, which lined up with our next pick that missed Josh Elliott there on the extra points. Looked good early because they had scored 2 touchdowns by the beginning of the second quarter, but then they couldn't score at all the rest of the game in the second half. Scored 0 points, so that missed first there. And that kind of lined up with our next pick that missed Scatterboo, more than 14.5 receiving yards. They only had to throw to him twice because they just ran the ball when they were up in the second half. So missed on that one. That's what's tough about when you just playing one game, throw a bunch of picks. If the game script goes off, especially if it goes off horribly in one direction, it can kind of get you everywhere. But we'll be looking to rebound for tonight. But before we get to those picks, though, over on Betr, if you want to sign up over there with our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you a whole bunch of free stuff. They'll give you a free $10 just to sign up. They'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $200 on your first deposit. And then again, for this Sunday night's game, we get the Patrick Mahomes free pick. Just needs 1 yard to cash that one. You can get all that. You just got to use our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS. And if you want even more value, send a screenshot of your first deposit on Betr over to the email address on the screen here. We'll give you a free month of our VIP picks over on Winnable. Link to the store is down below. Every pick that we post there every day is texted right to your phone the second we hit the post button. And we still got the NFL and college season pass there available at a discount. If you're just into football, it's great for you there. Only 8 of those remaining. And then upcoming, we got the NBA season pass. Every pick from opening night right up through the last game of the NBA Finals texted right to you. That's 8 months worth of value, 5 months worth of price. And if you want to get in on it early, we're taking 50% off of that price there for the first 20 people. Just use the promo code HALF when you sign up over there. And you'd be only paying 2.5 months worth of price for 8 months worth of value on that one. Again, just use the promo code HALF when you sign up for that one. So on to today's picks, and reminding you guys, we do use Outlier for all our research. They're pretty comprehensive, as you can see with all the data they got on the screen. They cover all the sports too, every prop that's out there. They got so free 7-day trial. Use the link below. And first up, we're going Tarek Skubal, more than 19.5 outs. I think that's it's just slightly low. I think he's going to go at least 7 innings in this one. As you can see earlier this season versus the actual game 1 of this series, went 7 innings in that one. Looking back at the other game, he pitched in the playoffs here. Went 7 2/3 innings in that one. And I think he's going to show up big again today, too. It's game 5 of the series, potential last game for whichever team loses. And I think they're just going to have to ride him as long as possible in this one. Should be the Cy Young winner. Probably going to be between him and Crochet on the Cy Young votes. But I think he gets it done. I think most people are probably going to try to go with the strikeouts. To me, it's just, he did hit it versus Cleveland, but against Seattle the last couple of years, he's only topped out at 9. So if you're going to take it, it's going to be a sweat. And the odds are not good for him to get 9. Anyway, if you wanted to go more and just hope he strikes out a whole ton of guys, you do that too at 10. Or I mean, for him to get 11, it's doable, but that would be pushing it. So I just think with the outs, we're in a better spot. I don't see him getting shelled or anything like that. Just look at the earned runs. Game 1, he only gave up 2 versus Seattle, and then back against Cleveland, only gave up 1, and then coming into the playoffs there, nobody's really hitting him except Miami in that game there. So Tarek Skubal, more than 19.5 outs. I'd take it now. It's probably going to get bumped up to 20.5. If not, the odds are going to go down at 19.5. So take it while you can. Next up, over in the WNBA, we're taking A'ja Wilson, more than 11.5 rebounds. Now, we took her in game 1 there, where, of course we got burned the first time. She's missed it in the last 2 years against them, but she's turned it up the last 2 games in the series. They're going for the sweep tonight, and I think they get it, especially with Sabali is out on the other side for Phoenix. She's shown why she was the MVP during the regular season. Probably going to get, I don't think there's any way, unless Phoenix comes back, there's no way she doesn't get the finals MVP in this one either. And the rebounds over 11.5, getting, depending where you get it, it's good plus EV as well. But again, just her history this series and then the last couple of years, looking at the Phoenix defense as well, 12th worst in rebounds to centers. That's shown here, obviously, and recently, too. So, more than 11.5 rebounds. Probably going to get juiced or maybe even bumped up to 12.5. So, just like with Skubal, jump on this one now. Hey, just pausing real quick here. Reminding you guys, we're teamed up with Wanna Parlay over there. If you sign up now using the link in the description and the promo code WINBIGPICKS, they'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $250. One of the highest you're going to get on any app ever. And the best thing about Wanna Parlay is they're the only DFS app we can combine team picks with player picks, things like spreads, team totals, money line, first to score, no run first inning, game to go to overtime, extra innings, stuff like that. Only DFS app we can do that, so it's great if you're stuck in a DFS only state. So if you wanted to pair up Skubal's outs with the aces to win tonight, you could do that only on this app. So check it out with our link below today. And the same thing applies, free VIP if you send a screenshot over to us. So check it out down below. And last up, over in college football, a little Friday night action. We're taking Byron Brown, more than 62.5 rushing yards. Now you look at the season overall, he's only hit this in 2 out of 5, but he's going up against North Texas and their rush defense. As you can see, 180 yards a game allowed on the ground. North Texas as well is somehow 5-0. I don't know how you just allow teams to run all over you like that and have a record, but that's how it is in college. So the total for this one as well is that it's I couldn't believe when I first saw it. 66.5 is how many points they're expecting to be scored here. And with the run defense that bad, I think they're going to run all over them. And looking at the carries here, Byron Brown, he takes twice as many as the next guy on the team, almost 40% of the rushing share. So 62.5, especially after his performance last game, running all over Charlotte there. He should be able to hit this no problem. The spread on this one, it's also only 1.5. So it's going to be close throughout, and with all that scoring, both teams are going to have the ball plenty of times, and he should be able to pull this one off for us. So more than 62.5. I probably see it elsewhere. Might be at 63. I mean, I might get bumped up a little more close to game time, but yeah, line shop around. See if you can't get it for 62.5 right now. And just showing you guys where I've locked this one in at. Over at Underdog. The yards, 63.5 over there for Brown, like I mentioned, but we're still going to take it along with Asia's rebounds, Skubal's outs, Put a little 30% bonus on this one as well. So we're trying to 7.8x our money. If you're not on Underdog yet, you can just sign up over there. Use my code CRAPSY151. You get a little sign up bonus as well. And if you like even more free stuff, pick it. They're going to give you free money just to download their app. Just got to use our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS to do it. And then when you get the app, sync up a sports book, and they will send you $3 right to your Venmo or PayPal. There's a chance that $3 could be $100. There's nothing to lose. Free to download, free to make an account. Just got to use our link to do it. If you want to see what we've been doing over the past roughly the year or so, look us up at Cropsy151 on the app. You can see up about 280 units all time on the apps that it tracks. It tracks most of them. Doesn't track all of them. There's a couple that we're still trying to get integrated over there. But regardless, great success. No matter the sport, we've been getting it done. And if you guys want even more insights and analysis, you can check me out over on Discord. The link's down below. I've teamed up with the guys over at Doghouse Picks. You can check out everything they've been doing as well as what I'll be adding over there. I'm pretty active. I post stuff throughout the day over there, so check it out. The link is down below. And that will do it for us today. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be throwing out some VIP picks later on. And then for tomorrow, Saturday, full slate of college football, one of our favorite days of the week here. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow's video. So let's green out for tonight, and I will talk to you guys later.